My favorite part about Rogers Lead is the building of community and the friendships that I earned.
Honestly, my favorite part about Rogers Lead WT is just being part of the team.
Making all these new friends and all these awesome connections with people that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the program.
The friends that I got to make during this 2-year period.
So my favorite part about Rogers Lead WT was really meeting people from different majors and walks of life and backgrounds.
The expanding of my comfort zone, my self-confidence, and also just like the friends I've met.
Listening to the other scholars' perspectives on various subjects, whether it's like related to leadership or like something that is similar in that field.
You know, just being around other people who are in it the same reasons that you are, wanting to grow your leadership skills and capabilities, and also just being around so many amazing people who you know will have your back always.
My favorite part about Rogers Lead WT is its commitment to developing not only you as a leader, but you as an individual.
One of the first things we do at our orientation in Cedar Canyon is we build vulnerability trust. And so it really just gets everyone meshed together really quickly. And I think because of that, it just made the whole program so much more fun.
That I was able to grow so much in such a small amount of time. I mean, my freshman year was really tough on me. I come from a very small town and I didn't know many people coming here to WT. So my favorite part was being able to go in Fridays and have a whole family worth of friends.
I've never been around a group of people that was so open-minded and just passionate about learning and being better people.
Hands down, the relationships I've made along the way.
It has definitely been the friends I've made in this organization.
It has to be Family Fridays.
Getting to know the scholars and getting to hang out with them.
We all went down to Cedar Canyon. I remember my first year when we were going there, I was so nervous, but it all turned out really well and we had so much fun. And this past year when I was looking around at all the seniors and then the junior class too, it was cool to see how close we had gotten over that past year.
My favorite part about Rogers Lead WT was just making the connections and being able to see myself and my fellow lead scholars go through growth.
Projects, events, or other opportunities to network with other individuals outside of Rogers Lead WT.
I think Lead has made me more of a confident individual.
Rogers Lead WT has impacted my life by allowing me to break past my comfort zone and become a better leader.
By helping me to get to know myself better and to help me be more prepared for my future.
It really opened my perspective on the way that other people lead.
I think the ability just to laugh and cry and just be there for others and know that you won't be ashamed. They're gonna be there for you and we're gonna be praying for you. We're not gonna be shaming you.
Rogers Lead has impacted my life, I think by setting me up for success.
One of the most important ways it has impacted me is being able to understand again the different types of leadership.
You know, Rogers Lead WT does such a good job in teaching you how to be this leader that not only wants to build yourself up and those around you, but also wants to build a community.
By giving me the tools I need to be confident in myself, to do things that I never would have imagined myself doing.
That it taught me the basic leadership principles that seem like common sense, but you rarely see them enacted.
The most important thing that I've learned while being in Lead is that there's not only one type of leader.
It showed me how important it is to surround yourself with the right people.
Making me realize that I am much more capable of doing things than I thought I was.
You never know what you are truly capable of until you push yourself out of your comfort zone.
When I first got into Lead, I thought everybody was a much better leader than I was.
I saw myself grow in Lead. I've definitely gained a lot of confidence through this program in just who I am and who I want to be.
Mostly through my mindset. There are lots of things that I thought I'd never be able to do, and then through Lead has encouraged me to do them.
I definitely seen a growth in confidence when it came to sharing my ideas, sharing my perspective, and being open to speak.
I saw myself grow in Lead by seeing myself blossom and how I speak about myself and those around me.
I developed skills such as public speaking, teamworking and networking appropriately.
With just working with people that I may have not seen eye to eye with.
And I learned that conflict is an okay thing and it's part of life.
LEAD has shaped the way I think about how to respond to others, aspirations and goals, and overall living day to day with integrity.
It showed me that no matter what life throws at you, you will always have someone in your corner.
I saw myself grow in LEAD by becoming more confident.
Mainly by being able to step out of that comfort zone.
LEAD has been a good outlet for me to reflect and realize that, you know, I'm here for a reason, and LEAD has helped me achieve that and helped me become more confident in who I am as a person.
I think the most important thing that I've learned is how important community is and how valuable relationships are with other people.
To always want more, to always go for more, to want to understand more, and to want to be better.
It's just be yourself. It sounds so cliche, but it's so true. If you're not yourself, then you're just going to become somebody who you don't even know.
That good leaders need to learn how to love. I feel like people try to just put on a front when they're in the workforce or being a leader, that you have to be this strong, like, stoic person, but like a lot of great and influential leaders are emotional. They are rolling up their sleeves and they're getting into the groundwork.
Is that I underestimate myself and that I can do more than I think I can.
Acknowledge that there's gonna always be differences and not everybody's gonna agree with your style.
Good leaders are leaders who listen first and then speak.
Was definitely the relational leadership model, which is the foundation for the whole class.
Being a purposeful leader, it really comes in from the relationship leadership model that we talked about during our LEAD Summit, and that everything needs to be done with the end goal in mind.
To be quiet sometimes, talk less, and to listen more.
The most important thing I learned while in the program was that leaders are not born leaders, they are developed into leaders. Every single world leader in the history of time did not inherently know how to lead. They put effort into being the person they became. You get to choose whether or not you will lead, no matter what that may look like.
You will not give yourself the chance to learn and grow if you continue to sit in your comfort zone.
Was really to be myself and be a true authentic leader, and don't let anyone take that from me, because there's only one me.
My mom had this quote that she used to tell me when I was growing up, is that you are the average of the 5 people that you associate yourself with the most. You know, I've gone through times in my life where maybe I wasn't associating myself with the best people, but that reflected on me as well.
It's just being aware of others and how they feel.
One word that I would use to describe LEAD is fun.
My one word for LEAD would be impactful.
Beneficial.
Diverse.
Opportunity.
Empowering.
Family.
Transformational.
One word I would choose to describe LEAD is loving.
Special.
Greatness.
Empowering.
Changing.
Uplifting.
Family.
Transformative.
Intentional.
Steadfast.
I just want to say thank you to Mick and Rissy for just helping me throughout this program and being such good mentors and just good friends. And I want to thank Dyke and Terry, and then lastly but not least, I want to thank my classmates for always being there for me and helping me become the leader that I am today.
To Missy and Rick, thank you for letting me be a part of Rogers LEAD. Thank you so much for being such great leaders, and I really hope someday with my future students I can emulate what you guys have taught me. And to all my teammates, love ya.
Thank you for this program.
You know, Rogers LEAD WT is truly, truly a family with the highs and the lows. I don't think I could have had a better group than the one I am with right now.
I always dreamed of being in LEAD ever since my freshman year when I saw them helping with buff branding, and like finally getting to be a part of the program and then give back to others has been more than I could ever imagine. And
my final thoughts for Rick and Missy and anybody in LEAD, Dyke and Terry, is thank you, and I'm going to miss you all next year. Anybody who isn't in LEAD, you should really join LEAD.
Thank you to Missy and Rick and Dyke and Terry. There's obviously no way I could have had these experiences without your leadership and mentorship and just support the last 2 years.
So my final message would be to my fellow scholars. I know it's been rough years for a lot of you guys, and we talk a lot about our thankful, grateful, and blessed, and the things that stress us out. but I know each and every one of you are incredibly smart, resourceful, and powerful. And I know you're all going to succeed in your respective fields.
I would say for lead, just take everything that you can. Take every moment that you can in lead and enjoy it.
Missy, Rick, Dyke, and Terry, thank you all so much for the blessing of allowing me to be a scholar. Thank you for the opportunities to grow as a person. Financially, thank you so much for alleviating some of my worries.
Thank you for being such a welcoming group of people and for pushing me to grow as a person.
My final message would be that LEAD is something that I will forever appreciate. The program has been the biggest part of my college experience and has shaped me into who I am today. I'm beyond grateful for what this program has been for me.
My final thoughts would be to Rick and Missy. You guys have inspired me in more ways than I think I could ever have imagined. You guys have given me so many things aside from being a great leader, but being a better person and knowing who I am, and I can't say how eternally grateful I am for that.
Thank you to Rick and Missy for giving me a purpose. Thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to spend these past 2 years with y'all.
Some of my final thoughts are, you get in what you put in. If you have a negative attitude, negative mindset, you'll get negative results, and vice versa with being positive.
My final thoughts and my final message would be thank you to Rick and Missy for everything you have done for Rogers Lead WT, and a thank you to my fellow senior lead scholars. Thank you for taking on this journey with me and working to empower not only ourselves, but also others. And good luck to you on your next journey.